Katy Perry opened up about her relationship with Taylor Swift and admitted that the two still aren't that close, but don't worry you guys, the olive branch is still very much alive as Katy continues to praise Taylor for her recent work. What is up you guys? Happy Monday, it's Susan Morad back here with Clevver News. And as much as we love being served some piping hot morning tea, we especially love it when celebrity feuds result in friendship, baking cookies and making some cameos in each other's music videos. That said, we should all take a page out of the Taylor Swift/Katy Perry friendship handbook and practice forgiveness because life is too dang short and quite frankly, whatever happened between these two is pretty much irrelevant now. The last sight of Katy and Taylor we saw was when Katy made a surprising appearance in Taylor's You Need to Calm Down music video, when the two dressed up as fast food menu items. I mean, it was basically the definition of friendship goals. The two have since been busy shooting music videos, judging singing competitions, and preparing for a world tour, so they haven't had that much time to catch up or partake in another epic baking sesh. But according to Katy, their text game is on fire. She opened up about their friendship during a recent interview with Stellar magazine and was super transparent about the fact that scheduling plays a big role in their lack of closeness. She said, quote, "We don't have a very close relationship because we are very busy, but we text a lot." The beef was initially squashed back in 2018 when Katy delivered a literal olive branch to Taylor's dressing room just minutes before taking the stage on her very first Reputation tour show. Fans were then thrilled to see Katy make an actual appearance in the You Need to Calm Down music video last year, but as seamless as their reconciliation appeared, Katy admitted that it wasn't all that easy. She talked about what it meant for her to make that cameo, saying, quote, "I was really excited for her to be able to show that to the world, that things aren't perfect, they don't have to be, and it's more beautiful when they aren't." She added, quote, "Even though it was difficult, it was important to make that appearance in the music video because people want people to look up to. We wanted it to be an example of unity. Forgiveness is important, it's so powerful. If you can forgive your enemy, that's amazing, as difficult as it is." Taylor also opened up to BBC Radio back in June about calling truce on their 5-year-long feud, saying, "It was just very clear to both of us that everything was different, that we had grown up. Both of us have been in a really good place for a while." The two both clearly had a lot of growth and life experience during those years, as seen in Taylor's new Netflix documentary, Miss Americana. Katy praised her for being so open during the film, saying, quote, "I was impressed by her documentary because I saw some self-awareness starting to happen and I saw a lot of vulnerability." She continued to say that although she actually hasn't seen a lot of change in female artists, Taylor's progression is very apparent, as Katy went on to point out that there's more unity now, which has been great. We used to be in our corners wondering if any of us like each other, but it's more of a safe place now. I definitely have to agree with Katy on this one, as it seems like now more than ever, female artists have begun to come together in support of one another and when fighting for what they believe in, and many even credit Taylor Swift for using her platform to do so. But what do you guys think? Have you noticed a difference in the way that female artists treat each other, and do you think that Taylor has had a lot to do with this? Be sure to share all your thoughts down here in the comment section below. But if you don't recall the times that Taylor was fearless in her efforts to fight for justice, allow me to remind you. Last year, when Taylor fought endlessly against Scooter Braun and her former label manager Scott Borchetta for the rights to own her music again, Taylor shared her heartbreaking plea to the world in order to raise awareness for situations like this that occur every single day in the music industry. She has also publicly supported Kesha in her battle against Dr. Luke to be released from her contract following claims of sexual abuse. More recently, Megan Thee Stallion has just revealed that her label 1501 is not allowing her to release any new music, all because she asked to renegotiate her contract. She took to Instagram Live just yesterday to call out her label, saying that everything went left once she brought up the idea to restructure her deal.
So now they're telling that she can't drop no music. It's really just like a greedy game. Like, it's really just real greedy.
Like Taylor, Megan also delivered a warning to all up-and-coming artists to read over every single word in their contract before signing. She said, quote, "Please, it might seem good, it might sound good, but you definitely gotta read all that. Don't sign that without no lawyer, and get your own lawyer with their own opinion." Fans began commenting on Megan's video after the hashtag #FreeTheStallion went viral on Twitter, recalling the time Taylor did this and got dragged for playing the victim. One user wrote, "Not to make this about Taylor, but y'all love to drag Taylor when she tries to raise concerns over how these record labels exploit artists. In a few years, y'all be thanking her for standing up for everyone's rights." Taylor has yet to speak out in support of Megan, but she has been known to support her fellow artists behind closed doors, so it could be just a matter of time. I do have to say that it's so unfortunate that more and more artists are being held captive by their record labels, but when more artists come together and help create awareness, it could totally make all the difference. But what do you guys think? Will Taylor stand up in support of Megan? And be sure to share all your thoughts on Katy's interview about Taylor down here in the comment section. And as we know, Taylor clearly isn't taking this whole Scooter Braun drama lightly, so much so that she didn't miss the opportunity to shade him in her new music video, The Man, so click right over here for all the tea. But before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right over there and also hit the bell to be notified the second we have a new Clevver News update. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Susan Morad. I'll see you next time. Bye.